Hello guys, Mathemos right here, and welcome to the second part of the Antimatter Ryzen PC build for my dad. In this episode, we're going to talk about what I did to make an actual functional system, which in all honesty I'm quite happy with. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. We start by taking the motherboard out of its packaging and installing the CPU, cooler and RAM into their respective slots. With the CPU cooler, I found it hard to make heads or tails how I was meant to install the cooler due to instructions, in my opinion, not being very clear. Just as confusing as when I first saw the mounting system along with the AM4 socket. To combat this, I got the help from my dad and we both managed to figure out what in the name of Mike we were supposed to be doing. Also, I ran out of charge my camera. Whoops. The next step was to get the case out of its packaging and to install the motherboard, power supply, SD card and DVD readers. I also took the opportunity to remove the default fan at the back of the case to make room for something a little more current with the times. While I was installing the motherboard, I had an issue that I'm pretty sure happened when I built the hacking task. I could not find, for the life of me, the motherboard screws, which Corsair says they provided, and none of the provided screws gripped properly. Apart from the align pin on the motherboard tried, I have one screw that I have successfully installed without any issues, and to this day I'm still afraid the motherboard is going to come loose. Next, the GTX 1060 makes its debut and goes into the first PCIe slot on the motherboard. I quite like the bold white colour the shroud has, and I feel it's a nice contrast to the metal black finish on the case. Once I got everything connected to the power supply, it was time to see if the system actually posted. Now for a while we couldn't get the system to display its unified flash screen, and no matter what display or cable we had tried. After a while I made a connection that all of the displays we had tested up to that point used older analog connectors like VGA. So at that point it was just a theory, so I took Antimatter objects and connected it through the HDMI of one of my 30-inch displays you see behind me. And to my surprise and relief, the computer posted successfully. With that out of the way and concluding Dad's current display was too old to work on modern GPUs, since I assume all of them have dropped native support for VGA and other older video standards. I got onto cable managing the system. When it came to cable management, I took extra care compared to my own rig and took the time to route the cables correctly, and I think it looks miles better because of it. I say the twist ties really came in handy here, and I would dare say that they are a lot easier to work with zip ties. Yes, they're not designed for cable management, but rather packaging stuff with cables attached. However, they are very usable when I routed the motherboard cables across the side of the case, plus they are just as reusable as Velcro straps, which make them very future-proof if the system needs to be expanded further down the line. And of course, what build in 2017 would be complete without some RGB lighting of some description? Subtlety and simplicity was the name of the game here. So I picked up two of their HD 120 fans and a controller board. It lights the insides very well in my opinion, with no bleed onto the exterior of the case, which also in my opinion I think looks really awesome. And there we go guys, that is my step-by-step report on how I built this absolute monster of a machine. And considering this is my second build I've done ever, I'm quite happy with the results. In the next video we're going to talk performance. So, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.